Hi everybody, as promised here I'm going to show you the new Nell Cruiser electric file. It's a portable file from the Kema family. It's brand new, just come out, so therefore it will be on special offer. More to that later. So this is it. It's just bigger than a cigarette packet, I would say. Very small. Here you've got your battery life. Here you switch it on, as you can see, there you go. It shows you the speed. So I'm just turning it up so you can see. There we are. And stays on that. Okay, so I'm just switching it back off. The overload is a button. It will show you if you've been overusing it and it's getting too hot. So then it's time to switch it off. That's mainly if you're going to whack it on full speed, which you don't really need for anything. If you've got a good file, you never use the full speed. The speed is more for, like this one's got 25,000 because it's only got a very small motor. The bigger ones, the most of them have 30,000. That's more that your little motor will last longer. So for example, if you use one with 20,000, and you're using a speed of 15 continuously, it's not going to last you as long as a 30,000. So that's the explanation for that. I'll just turn it round. So you've got your forward and reverse. So for left-handed people, you would put it on reverse. Now, a lot of people have said when putting it on reverse, it jumps. It's quite bumpy. I found that as well on some of them. Not on this one, I've tried it earlier, but if that does happen, you just need to put your speed up a little more. It seems to be that your speed needs to be a tiny bit more on the reverse than it does on the forward, and then the jumping will stop. Okay, so there you plug in your foot pedal, and that's the bit for charging. Now you charge this, it takes about 2.5 hours to fully charge, and then you've got a good 7 odd hours use for it. Okay, I'm just going through all the different pieces. This is your handpiece in comparison to my other one. As you can see, it's quite a bit smaller. It's really nice in your hand. It's a little bit lighter as well, but not too light. They can be too light as well. And you have this bit here, which is very good because when you have little sweaty hands, you don't tend to slip so much on this one. Nor you do on this one, but I think this one's even better. So the handpiece has got smaller, generally, a little bit more compact. Then you have this lovely little thing. So your file sits in there nicely, and then you put your handpiece on top of it. So it's really nice and compact. If you haven't got much room, this is brilliant, perfect for it really. Then you have what's called your foot piece. There we go. I always prefer to use the foot piece because should your client jump at any time during filing, you just take your foot off the pedal, or push it down in this case, and it stops, rather than having to move your hand over to your file and turn it down or off or whatever you want to do. Okay, so I think the foot pedal is a brilliant thing. Just going to put that aside. The other thing you'll get with it, which is, I think this is absolutely brilliant for mobile use, it's your little bag. So you can put this around your waist. Hold on, let me just show you. There we are. This will sit nicely around your waist. There you go. Clip it. Obviously, pull it to size you need. Your handpiece sits in here. Your machine sits in here. So it's nice and secure and out the way, and you've got it with you all the time. Really good thing to do. So just move that out of the way. And then, of course, you've got your chargers. Yes, it has got a German plug, so you just need to go and buy an adapter plug for it, but that's absolutely fine. You know what I mean? It's not a problem at all. I use them loads because I have got a lot of German things. So that's that. And then we have these little coal things. They go inside the handpiece. So when they start wearing off, you can actually take your handpiece apart and replace that piece. I think that's one of the first pieces to go, hence why they give you a spare one. They go on all the files. It's not just this one. It is definitely the first thing what will wear out. Back to the handpiece. Obviously it comes with this little thing in. I always recommend once you've finished filing, at the end of your day anyway, take out your e-file bit you're using, give it a good clean, and then put this back in. Yeah, keeps it nice. And what I would also recommend is when you finish filing, don't just turn your file down, turn it off. Although it's down, it's still using the little motor in it, okay, on all of them. So if you just turn it off, it's one click, it just keeps everything a lot longer for you. So to change your e-file bit, simply turn it to unlock, pull it out, and I'm going to put in a mean green. Close it, check, and it's all in, okay? So I'm just going to get this ready and put it all together, and then I'll show you how it all works. I will keep the foot piece, the foot pedal on here so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm just going to pause this for a second, put everything together, and I'll see you in a second. Okay, so you can see the foot pedal, the machine, and the handpiece. Now, when the foot pedal's in, and you first put it on, it says 25, okay? Even if you turn it, it stays on 25, yeah? So what I'll do is push it down, the foot pedal, and then start turning it up, and it starts going, okay? There you go. Yeah, so I've set it on 11 and it stays on there when I put my foot down. If I hold my foot down long enough, as you can see, it stays on. So even easier, you don't have to keep your foot on it all the time. To turn it back off, simply press it, done, off again, okay? When the foot pedal's not in, it will start with 0, okay? So don't be confused by it. It will go on to the speed you've set it on. And obviously, whilst your foot is down, it's a lot easier once you use your foot, not your hand like I am. You can just turn the wheel. And there you go, we're on 17. And it's staying on now because I kept my foot on it. Okay? So that's that bit. Yeah, that's about everything. Now, I'm just going to turn it to reverse. It's easy. Look, there's absolutely no vibration at all. And it's on the same speed as the forward, which is really good. There's 0 vibration in this handpiece. It's really, really good. I love it. So, just going to turn it off. I'm going to move this over a little bit now. Just wanted to show you how it files, so I don't want to get it all dusty. I'll do it without the foot piece for now, just so it's easier. Okay, so here you can see now without the foot piece, it's on 0. And there you go, it starts moving, okay? There we are. Right, we're just going to have a go on 18. Oh, your battery life, there you go, it shows that as well, yeah? So it shows you when you're low. At the moment we're on full. I didn't even have to charge that just yet. So I'm just going to get little Handy over. Come on, Handy. And do a little bit of filing. Oh, I'm still on reverse. Very good. Very clever. Sorry. There we go. Never sounds very good on these hands, does it? Could even go up a little bit. Let's go up to 20. As you can see, I think there's acrylic on this now, so yeah, it is. So the mean green is not the best for acrylic, but it runs nice and smoothly, not jumping at all. Now I'm just doing a bit of the length. So as you can see as well, mean green will take off acrylic, but you are better with the Tornadoes for the acrylic really. Mean green is more for the gel polish or the gel. So as you can see, it works absolutely fine. You don't have this noise on a client's hand, it's just on this. Where I think this is a gel one. Yeah, there you go. nice and smooth. There's hardly any noise from the handpiece either. No jumping, no nothing, yeah? I'm just going to turn it off, turn it down, right off. Now, what I like to do, before I take this piece out now, because obviously, although with the mean green, from the Adwood bit, you've got these little, can't remember what these caps are called now. They're really good. It stops a lot of dust going inside your handpiece. So that is brilliant. But obviously, if I undo this now and take it out, you are going to get dust in there. So just get a little brush first and just brush off most of the dust. Yeah, there we go. And it just saves everything a lot longer for you, because you do want these things to last, because obviously you are spending a lot of money on them. And then unlock it, unlock it properly and take it out. And then I always give it a little bit of a blow, make sure there is no more dust. When you're finished, put your little pin back in and you're good to go. There we go. Okay. Now, this is because it's so new, they've put a really good offer on. So it's £290, including delivery. Although you're buying through me, the company will send straight out to you. I've cleared that with them. They're very, very good. I paid my payment went through on Wednesday, and this little machine was here on Friday, so they are really, really fast. So it's £290 delivered to your door. Of course, you've got a guarantee and everything else with it. Yes, if something is wrong with it, it needs to get sent back to Germany. But to be honest, you will find that with quite a few companies who work with overseas products, they will, again, have to send the product in. It's just one of those things. Nothing's happened yet. A lot of my clients, students have bought the bigger version of it, which I will show you in a minute. And they haven't had any problems yet. Okay, so yeah. After the end of November, this special offer will go up to roughly about 350. So you are getting a bargain if you order before the end of November. It's a really good thing. You know me, I'm a friend of true words. I don't like to put wool over people's eyes. You know, if I wasn't believing in this myself, I would not recommend it to you. So it is definitely worth it, especially for people who haven't got much space or for your mobile ones. So I'm just going to go and get the other one ready for you so I can show you that as well. And I'll see you in a minute. So this is the other file from Kema. As you can see, you've also got your display here where you can do the speed. Oh, we're on hand at the moment. There we go, we're now on foot. So here I can also set my speed. It's got your warning things, you don't go too far. You've got minimum, maximum, you've got your hand and foot, your forward, reverse, and your auto cruise. Auto cruise is pretty cool. I will show you all that in a minute. At the back of it, hold on. There's all the details, your foot pedals in there, and your power cable and your on and off button. Okay. This one, as I said before, it's got 30,000 speed because it is a bigger machine, so you're always better with the 30,000. Now, I'm not going to show you how this files because it files just as good as the other one. Let me just turn it up. There we go. I'm now putting my foot down. It's on 4, so obviously that's very slow, but it works just fine. What I really like about this one, so let's say I've got it on 13 at the moment. Hold this camera properly. So I'm filing on 13, but I want to just go down the sides of the nail, so I want to go a little bit slower. So if I just move my foot up slightly, there you are, I can bring it down to whatever I want to, and then when I want to go back up, put my foot down, and it's still not going higher than 13. My foot's right down now, and it stays on 13, but you can move it in between without having to change your settings. So you can bring it down if you want to. This is something you can do with this one, but not with the little one, unfortunately. So I really like this feature. There you go. So I just want to go around a delicate area, but not so fast. So I'm just going to go right down to 5, 4, 3, wherever I want to. Take my foot off, and it stays like that. I'm just going to show you this, obviously this comes, there's your machine, your hand piece, your holder for your hand piece, and your foot pedal. I'm just going to move down now to the foot pedal so you can see how big it is. A foot pedal is quite big, but it's very comfortable to use. Okay, going down, and there is the foot pedal. Okay, so it's quite big. Both files are very, very good. There's Handy again for their own little things. Yes, this one is bigger, back to it, but if you look from the side, it's not that big. You know, I think the other files usually they are wider, where this one's more higher and perhaps a bit longer towards the back. Okay, if you have any questions, or this one is also £290 delivered, that's standard price for this one. They are really, really good price for what they are, in comparison to some others who are the same price. These are better, they have more function with it. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you've got any more questions, just ask, and there'll be more videos coming soon for other things. Enjoy your weekend. Bye for now.